Yo, and what's up, everybody? This time I'm gonna be playing on the Conquest map. I mean, a lot of people have been asking me to play on the Conquest map, so here it is right now. This time I'll be playing Bakasura mid. Right now, Baka's really strong mid lane because of the Hand of God change. Alright, so the first item I'm picking up is Reinforced Boot 1, and then Hand of Gods. And then also a Mana Potion. Alright, so right now I'm going to start at yellow buff and take all the XP and have the protection buff. With my boots combined, already giving me defensive stats that will make me really strong. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be playing against the Hell or Agni mid. Agni's probably the strongest mid right now, and then Baka's probably follows right up behind there. If I fight Hell mid, I'll have a much happier match. We'll see what happens. Alright, so it looks like Arachne's going to be taking that buff. Hell's going to see which way I go into the jungle. That's not good. I want to take prop buff from the start, so I guess I'll just try to have to take theirs. But because Arachne wants to take ours, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Alright, so right now I'm telling them not to come because I'm taking prop buff. Their team hasn't seen me yet. Alright, so right now they figured out that Anhur is right. I don't want them to come and get me out. Alright, so minions are spawning. I'm going to just take this protection buff really quick right now. I'm going to really try hard with my clarity of this video too, with my voice and stuff, because I know it's been bad in the past, but we're going to make it better. Alright, so right now I'm just going to hit it, smite it, get the damage buff, and start getting health right back. Eat it, head into mid lane. Alright, so right now I have a prop buff, and the lane hasn't even collided yet, which is really good. So it looks like I'm against Hell, and right now Baka's really good against Hell. One of Hell's worst matchups, probably. Alright, see, I'm already level 2, and Hell still has yet to ding, so that's really good. And I'm full health. Really hard to bully around. Alright, so right now Hell's going to take a lot of damage. I already have health, that's good. Alright, so Hell's already have health, so now she has to play really defensively, and she doesn't have her heal yet, which is good. Alright, so Hell's is still pushing in. If she tries to come and uses her dark wave, she's just going to get destroyed. So she can't really come in. She can only sit back and auto hit, which is not a good spot to be in for Hell. Alright, so I'm going to take my leap just in case if I get ganked. You should probably take your leap second in most games, but I felt really confident this time where I didn't really have to take it. Okay, so I'm still fine. No one's ganking me. Both lanes are still there. We're missing one actually. He's probably at blue buff or speed buff or attack buff in the right lane. And then we still see the two over there. It looks like our team just got into engagement over there, so hopefully they're doing good. Oh, I just missed the last hit. So right now I'm just going to keep trying to last hit. Hell really can't come in still. And what makes Baka so strong in mid lane is because his pushing potential is crazy with what's it called? With his 3 and his passive, because his 3 gives passive physical power. I'm gonna go grab this health buff because what I really wanted to do is just chain protection buffs the entire game, because I'd be able to really easily. But since Arachne took one of them, I really can't do that. So I'm just gonna take this really quick. I head back, eat it, get the movement speed, and get there really quick. It looks like I picked it up. I'm gonna call mid Mia. So I don't know if he's still there. No, he's just back. Alright, so I'm level 5 and Hell's level 4, which is really good. And I'm already some XP into level 5. So right now I'm going to just look up to pick up Hell and engage it. I'm just going to lane push to see if she comes up a little bit. Maybe gets a little more confident. Alright, so she is creeping up. So right now... That was bad. I should have just waited a little longer. Just a little bit longer. It's alright. Alright, so comboed with my ult plus my ult, it's going to be really hard to get away from me mid when I kill him. So I'm just going to pretty much wait till creeping curse. Now I'm just going to push the lane up and just try to keep her here a little longer. She really can't do anything with me with green buff. She's missing her stuff. She hit that one. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna go back. I have time to. She's gonna have to switch stances and clear the wave if she wants to get it cleared really fast. Alright, so my next item is gonna be Creeping Curse because of the slow, like I was saying before. I'm gonna pick up a couple more mana potions. Alright, and then head right back to lane. She's probably gonna push it out really fast, so I'm just gonna try to get there. I'm gonna jump through this wall. Just try to get there faster. I'll probably miss one or two, maybe not even. Let's see. I'm gonna miss 2. Maybe 3. Nope, I got there. Oh, no, I missed 3. Oh well, it's alright. Yeah, I wish Arachne didn't really take that protection buff, but I can't really do anything about it. Alright, so right now I have my Creeping Curse, so I'm in a really good spot to kill her. I'm just gonna go harass a little bit. She's just using her mana on me to try to keep me low, but that's gonna be hard to do against me. The prop buff's been coming up in a couple seconds now because Arachne took it at the beginning of the game. And jungle camps in this game respawn every 4 minutes, so if you didn't know that, that's a good thing to keep in mind. So both of them just came up, which is a good thing. So I'm going to take this one over here, and then after the other one times out, I'm going to take the other one. Alright, so I ate this. Get back in the lane really easily, like so. Start last hitting again. Like I said, she's having a hard time with bringing me low. She's playing more defensive than I thought she would be playing as hell, especially against a melee class. But maybe she knows how good Baka is mid. Who knows? Alright, so I'm just going to look to eat a couple more minions maybe. Try to take some damage. Try to maybe get her to use some of her mana on me. Yeah, there we go. So then I can eat one. Get back to full and also get my ult stacks higher. So she's just auto hitting me, which is fine. I don't really care if I'm taking 20 damage. Let's get back into autos myself. She's pushing her lane. She's level 7, I'm level 8. And if you could out level somebody in this game, that puts them really far on the back foot. And it's really hard to beat somebody when you're under leveled in this game. So I'm just going to do some damage to her. Whoops, just auto-attacking air there and slowing myself down. So I got some pretty good damage out onto her. Just going to keep trying to make her use her mana. She did take Doom Orb, so she's going to be playing really defensive, trying not to ever die. On her is mid. Good missing call. He's going to pin me. This might not end up so good. I'm just going to jump out and not die. So, that's a pretty good gank attempt, I guess. They didn't really do much to me. Arachne's coming. Arachne came the wrong way. Now I'm gonna die, maybe. She should just came the other way and she would have died. And Odin's coming too. She came the wrong way, but oh well. Yeah, so what she should have done, they were pushing me hard. They didn't really think anyone was going to come get me. I want prop buff. Don't take my prop buff, yo. I'm dead, maybe. Because I got greedy for the prop buff. Yeah. Why did you take my prop buff? Should have just left it. Alright, so I'm just going to finish these off. She pretty much put my lane in a bad spot now. We did pick up hell, but we did lose like 3 kills, which we should have not lost at all. So she should have just backed off after we got the kill. That's like the best thing to do after you get a kill. We have the advantage. She should have just backed off. It looks like right lane's doing pretty well though, so that's always a good thing. Ares came in and ulted us. It was good play on his part. But she should have just really just went back after. That was such a waste to even try to get the protection buff. Because right now, I should be getting every protection buff because it's going to make me crazy hard to deal with mid. Because I'll be really tanky, and that's my goal. I didn't really think anyone was going to try to take all the protection buffs this game. I got 2 of them so far, but she's also got 2. Because pretty much, if no one's taking the protection buff and you're getting all of them, you're pretty much chaining together a protection buff like 24/7 in lane, which is crazy to deal with. especially as Hell, because Hell only has burst, and if you're nullifying the burst damage, she's not really going to do much to you. So right now I'm going to go grab this green buff. I usually never have to grab green buff though, but our team's not taking it, and what's it called? The Arachne took protection buff from me, so that's not a good thing. So I have to take this green buff, which is wasting time mid, so I'm going to probably miss 1 or 2 minions mid lane. Yep, maybe even more now, but our protection buff just spawned, which is a good thing. Hell might be going for it. I should probably go look. She's probably gonna... She might already have it. And our tower is down now. So that... It just really irritates me that she actually took the protection buffs. I never really said anything to her about taking... Which I should probably talk more. I really just, like, dropped my mind, so... Oh well. It's all good. But yeah, she should definitely not be taking my protection buffs from me at all. So this Hell is just playing really defensive. There's nothing wrong with that. So she went a little offensive there. There we go. Put some damage into her. I don't know what Arachne's doing. And she took my protection buff again. Stop taking protection buffs. They are mine. I spelled mine wrong, but oh well. And he just told me that, so that's cool. Calls me a noob and tells me F off. That's nice of him. This community is pretty awesome sometimes, but whatever. Like last game you watch, or no, last game actually, let me tell you a story. I was recording a Conquest game like a long time ago. This is why I haven't posted a video in a while. And I got a really good Vastet game, but it was a 3 vs 5, and we almost ended up winning, and I wanted to post that one really bad, but it's saying like the file's corrupt or something, and it won't let me post it. So I don't know what's up with that, but if I can get that posted, it's a pretty good game. It's my first one that I tried on Conquest for live commentary wise, but ooh, it just dove right and got crushed. I don't know what happened there. Alright, so right now it's pretty even, which is good. Me and this Hell are just farming mid. Probably could have killed her by now if I had my protection buff. I just used my Smite so I can get my sustain buff up from it. I just lost my green buff, but whenever there's a protection buff just spawned, I actually probably should have saved it. I didn't really time it because I was not the one who killed it. Maybe Hell will come challenge me, hopefully. That would be quite awesome. Alright, here's a chance to kill her. So she's pushed in. An alt, creeping curse. This is really hard to get away from. One more auto. Jump out, and I'm good. Yeah, so I missed a lot of autos there. That was really bad on my part. I missed a ton of autos, but I still managed to pick her up because that's just the power of Baka. Like, he's really tanky with the protection buff, and he's also just like crazy, like movement speed wise with his second ability and his jump. So it's really easy to get out of bad situations, like you saw there. Like if I was playing like Kali and I dove that, I maybe would have been able to get up if my Kali rage was still up, and that's her first ability. If that was still up, I'd probably be able to get out still, but who knows. Could have been like a longer chase. So right now, I just picked up enough money to pick up Executioner. So I'm going to pick that up. And also, scoring the kill in Hell was really good for our team because she picked up a Doom Orb as her first item. And she died. So she lost all the stacks she just gained from farming. So right now, she's 0-2 with 5,100 gold. And I have 5,900 gold. So that's a pretty good advantage. I could be up a lot more if I had those protection buffs, because I'd be getting the gold from them, and I wouldn't have to be running all the way to green buff and losing XP. So that would be a good thing. So I'm just gonna smite this, push it. So she's just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do more damage to her, so she's even more scared of me now. It's her health low, and she's gonna have to waste some mana on a heal. I'm just gonna consume one of the minions when they come up. Take it really easily. So right now, I can easily score a kill if she peeks out at all like she did last time, because I have my Executioner, I think it's called. Yeah, the Executioner. So I'm missing a lot of my autos, so I'm playing like terribly. So if I was hitting those autos, she'd be like towards half health. Just from 3 attacks pretty much, which is kind of insane. So right here, I'm just going to pick up this buff really quick. Maybe she'll come and fight me. I'm really hoping she does. Like, that's what you want to do. You want to show them that you're jumping to a buff, so maybe they'll come and fight you. Because you'll beat them no matter what. And you'll be able to get the buff by the time... Alright, so right here. I'm going to see if I can pick her up. Just jump, easy kill. I missed the auto there. On her's coming. Turn and run to my Arachne. I do have prop buff this time, so I'm going to end up actually being fine. Eat this minion. Very fortunate that minion was there and pick up another kill. I'm level 16 and Hal's level 13 right now, so I have a really good advantage. Oh, and yes, that's a good idea. Let's Gold Fury. So this Arachne had a smart idea by going to Gold Fury. I'm just going to smite it. Get my 1 buff up again and take it really easily. So right now, my gold just shot up enormously. I got 2 kills and Gold Fury. And right now, Hell is at 5,800 and I'm at 7,800. So right now, like, the gold lead for me is like ginormous. So Hell is going to have a really hard time of dealing with me now. I'm going to go back and try to look for a Quinn's Blade when I go back. So I'm just going to try to pick up these last hits, missing them like an idiot. You always want to pick up the last hits. Even if you get gold from not getting last hits, you still want to pick them up because it's just extra gold you're missing that's not that hard to get. Like, last hitting in this game is like not as hard as last hitting in Dota or League of Legends, I would say, because clicking is actually, well, right clicking is harder than left clicking. Well, actually, it's really what you prefer. I shouldn't say that, but I think for most people, left clicking is easier than right clicking. Because right clicking last hits is kind of hard because you have to time it. You still have to time it in this game, but I think it's a little easier to time because left clicking is just an easier thing to do than right click. Well, it's hard to explain. I shouldn't say it like that because that makes it sound like it's just clicking. So why is clicking hard at all even? But that's for another video. I'll have to talk about that. I do want to actually start doing vlogs eventually, so that'd be a cool thing to talk about in a vlog. And this is bad. I just ate one. So it was actually really bad. I just waste my 3 on that. So just get her to use some mana on me. I don't care how much damage I take. I'm just gonna go get it all back. And I have my smite up, so I'm gonna clear this really quick. I'm gonna jump so I don't miss the big ones. Oh, I actually missed some. Oh well. So my creeping curse is up again. Another kill as long as she peeks out just a tad. And I have 2 parts of Chin's Blade. So I'm just going to jump in. Creeping curse. I'll pop this. And just, like, melt her, pretty much. So that was way easier. Like, I didn't miss an auto that time. So see how easy she went down? If you don't miss an auto attack, you pretty much pick up the kill, like, super simple. And, yeah, it's just really easy to get a kill. So right now it looks like right lane's missing, so Ares might be coming to try to kill me. Same with on her, because it's on her like to come kill me a lot. I don't know why. I'm gonna be able to pick up the tower really easy here, and this time I don't have to go back after I pick up a kill. I could probably kill her again when Creeping Curse comes up. And yeah, there's Ares right on cue. So I'm gonna pick up this tower. I'm just gonna do some damage to Ares if he's gonna sit and fight me. I don't care if he fights me. I'll fight you all day, Ares. So he's gonna pull me, I'm gonna get stunned, I have prop buff, so I'm not afraid of anything. So I'm just gonna back off. I just messed up big time. Auto hit some minions. Alright, so that's not good. I just messed up again. Alright, so right there, I panicked a little bit. That usually doesn't happen to me anymore, but I just did actually panic a little bit and turn my camera up and try jumping to the side. If I jumped back, I actually would have lived, because on her jumped in. So that was just a really bad play on my part, which is alright. The next time I'm going to pick up is Hide of the Neem Lion, because this on her just loves me, and I'm just going to really try to irritate him with this item. And I'm level 18, so I'm down for 40 seconds. That was a really bad death on my part. I should have not died there at all. Well, having on her come mid and Ares come mid so much, my team was able to pick up the towers, and they actually did a great job. Like, when your mid lane is getting ganked, you don't want to come and try to help them necessarily, like, all the time. if you can, just push your towers because you're getting so much gold, because the tower gold's going to everybody on your team, and you're also starting to out-level the players that are in your lane, because they're losing a lot of XP by walking from their base or walking from their lane to go to mid, and they're just losing a ton of XP, so they're going to be put on the back foot just by that. So if you can, just push. Who cares? Like, if they're not in your lane, just push the lane down. You get all the gold XP, tower kill, and all the gold for your team, and then you're just ahead of them. Alright, so it looks like our team's having a pretty good team fight over there. I'm just going to push mids because they're going to just be fighting over there constantly. Our team might be able to pick up a Phoenix unless they're all low. Yeah, it looks like Arachne has no mana and Ra's like sort of half-ish, but they might actually try to go for her. Well, Arachne's back to full life from picking up the green buff and also using her second ability, so that's good. Maybe they'll push. I don't know what she wants to do though. Okay, so Anhur is here. Alright, so I'm gonna show this Anhur what I'm really made of. So he's gonna ult me. A creeping curse. He's actually gonna fight me for some reason. Just trapped himself in his own pillar. So he's dead in 1 second. That was easy enough. That was funny. Okay. This time I'm not gonna panic. I'm just gonna jump and I'll be fine. Oh, maybe not. Arachne wanted me to die. I guess she didn't, like what she could have done there. She could have done a lot, but I should have not counted on her. I guess I should have probably jumped like waited to jump like another second maybe and jump into the forest because I thought she was going to silence him, but she didn't want to silence. That's alright. That's a good game. 19 minutes surrender. But yeah, good game.